Hello everyone!
Hi everyone! Thank you for joining us.
This is review of AER
Memories of Old.
We're so old. So Caleb,
Mikhail,
how old are you since this is AER's Memories of Old?
since you flew in, it feels like I've aged 10 years.
Okay,
Can't believe you did that, man.
right. So anyway, since you're so funny, can you explain the game?
Oh, I'm the funny one now, huh?
Yes.
Well, it's not a funny game, actually. It's kind of meant to be fun, but it has some serious subject matter. It is basically an exploration game. There's no fighting, there's no real action, but there is a story. However, it is a non-linear story that you kind of discover and have to piece together for yourself. But I would say the main draw of the game is the world that you're flying around and that you see behind us right now. Anything you would add to that about the main character, maybe?
Yeah, the main character is a woman, and she finds this lantern which she can use to actually see like the fragments of past. So it means she will basically see the people there that were on these islands that you fly in between, and you can actually transform, as you can see in the gameplay behind us, from a person to a bird. So there's actually 2 or maybe 3 parts, because there are these islands and there's a lot of dungeons that involves, as you said, no enemies but some light puzzles, I would say.
And there is an enemy in the game, because your goal is actually to save this world from a great enemy that's on its way to consume this broken world. And the only way to stop it is to learn what happened in the past and learn how to save this shattered civilization.
And this game has quite unique graphic.
Yeah,
Because-
I don't know if I would say unique, but it's unusual. Yeah, low polygon graphics. Yeah.
And now we can move to our usual question, which is, should you play it?
Okay, straight
Because
to the point.
it's right,
I like it.
Right now it's free from Epic.
It is free.
So the question is it good enough?
Can I go first?
Sure.
Because this is the first time that Epic has given away one of their weekly free games that I have already completed.
Okay.
And
So we had advantage here.
a little bit. And also it's a little bit unfair, because usually one of the things we say about our channel is we review games without bias because we don't choose them. Just Epic decides to give them away. We review them as kind of a random gamer. But this is a game I chose to play and actually chose to finish. So with that out of the way, there's a lot of things that I would change about this game. But essentially just because I wish there was more of it. I wish there was more to it. I wish there was a little bit of action. I wish that there were more people to make this, even though it's supposed to be kind of a ruined civilization, I wish it was a bit more inhabited. I wish the puzzles were more difficult. A lot of things like this. You want to jump in?
It seems like you said you wanted to play this game, you wanted to finish, but so far you say negative things about it.
It's true. Because I think it could have been better. It feels like they created the framework of a game and then had to stop before a lot of things were added to it. That being said, and that's why I would say that if it was the regular price that is now between $15 and $20, I wouldn't say that it's worth it. I don't think that you should buy this game. But since it's free, and because it's pretty short, I absolutely think that it's worth your time to experience it. It is just an exploration, kind of meditative game. And
No, go on.
and like there is a story for you to follow, but for me the main draw and why I spent a number of hours in the game is because it's just so enjoyable and relaxing to fly around from island to island and explore this world and piece together what happened in its past. And my final point, I find it to be excellent non-linear storytelling. You can go anywhere you want right from the beginning. There's no order of the temples that you go into, the pieces of history that you uncover, but somehow it slowly all starts fitting together about what happened to this world, and I find that to be really interesting, and it kept me in the world. all that together, because it's free, because it's short, and because it's a pretty unique experience, I think, yes, you should play it.
Okay.
Why do I have the feeling that we're not going to agree on this one? But don't...
You have a good feeling, and for everybody who likes this game, who loves it, please turn off the video now, because I'm not going to say nice things about it. Because actually the only nice thing in this game is probably the flying, but even that I don't find relaxing. I find it stressful.
Okay.
And especially if you move with your person or fall down from the sky, it's like a glitchy. It felt for me like actually beta or even alpha version of a game.
Can I ask something? Keyboard or controller?
Controller.
Yeah. I didn't try the controller. I just used the keyboard.
I think the controller is fine.
Mm-hmm.
What's not fine is how the character walks on the ground. It looks like it's flowing. You can see it right now.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like more it's flowing, and
Mm-hmm.
it all, as I said, it feels like alpha version, not finished game. By looking at the graphic, I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like it's supposed to be really pretty, but they ran out of money, so it stayed in the unfinished version, and it's left with what happened there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
as you
I
said,
understand
you
that.
you can go everywhere from the beginning. So I really like this. Like there's really basically no go, because you can go everywhere, and
I remember...
it's kind of confusing because you are told to go somewhere like north or something,
Mhm.
but you don't know how far, and you have to find it on your own, and it just feels very empty.
Mhm.
But you said it already. It feels empty because there are no enemies, and I didn't find it relaxing, really.
Mhm.
It was really stressful for me.
Mhm. I remember that it took
So
me...
if you
Yeah.
wonder, no, I cannot recommend this game because I didn't like it.
Okay. I honestly understand all of that, and I remember the first hour or
But
two...
you know what? One
No-
more thing. I actually played this game before. Because looking at the trailer, looking at the gameplay, I thought I would like this game. So I actually played it right like you. I played it before. But as before, I didn't finish it. But now, when we had the chance to review it, I went to it again, and I almost finished it and still didn't like it.
I can understand that. I mean, everything that you mentioned as a deal breaker, I also find to be a negative thing. I wouldn't try to defend those negative things, but I like it in spite of that. And I remember it took me a while to get used to the flying controls, especially, and to figure out how I would advance the story. Like, you have to kind of accidentally find the temples, to find the spirit animals.
Exactly.
And the story is never really clear. It's not like there's an aha moment of, oh, that's what happened.
For me, I like the reason to find anything in this game, because nobody tells you to do anything. You just see like a bad guy at the beginning, and you don't know like if it was past or he's coming to get you. There's like nothing for me to continue with this game.
For me, I usually need no extra motivation to explore. If you put a world in front of me, I want to see.
But there's nothing much to explore. Yes, it's a big world, but it's big because there's a lot of nothing.
Empty spaces.
A lot of empty spaces.
there's-
Only small islands, so there's nothing much to explore.
There's one final thing that I thought you
but
would bring
I
up.
agree, the flying is at one time. I mean, it's the best thing about the game. The flying.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I could imagine people who like Abzu, who like Journey, just going into this game and flying around. And that's the comparison I wanted to make.
No.
Because
I played both of these games you mentioned, and
I'm going to say something
there's
that will
nothing.
shock you. Because
Okay.
everyone puts like this game, AER, Abzu, and Journey together. Of those three, this one is my favorite. I prefer AER to those three. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm trying to respect your opinion because
I
a lot of
appreciate
you respect our opinions too. So I will try to respect yours.
Well, it's been a long time since we've been agreeing on games. I think it was time for us to get back to disagreeing. This is what we do best. We give you two opinions and you decide what to do with it. Guys, tell us if you're going to try this game, if you have tried it, what you think of it. Let's have a conversation in the comments and decide which of us is right. No, there's no right or wrong.
Sure.
Yeah.
And if you want even more games, please visit our friend Low Budget Gaming, because he does even more, and not from the Epic, but all the stores and some great deals.
Yeah.
So do check him out.
Yeah. And if you're not subscribed to us, you should be. Click the notification because we cover the weekly games that are free from Epic for a limited time. As we said, 1 week. So you want to have the notifications on so you don't miss them.
And we have live streams and many other things, so care to join us.
Thank you for being with us, everyone. We will see you in our next video.
Bye.
Wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard.
You win it! I had a
close.
slouching.
It was good.
Glide.
It was good. I'm sorry.